health, about what can make us healthier, how can we live a longer, healthier life. And today we are especially privileged because we have a very special guest speaker, a medical doctor, all the way from Uganda, who is going to be talking to us shortly in a very, very exciting topic that affects all of us. And it's a topic that many people usually have a challenge in, but especially for the men folk, they rarely share with other men, and they tend to survive with it and live with it. And really, it interferes with their quality of life and makes them feel not very happy about this life. So today we are going to look at it, and it's all about our reproductive health and how we can be able to take care of our reproductive system and live a longer, healthier life. And without further ado, my name is Fred Gishuki. Fred is a distributor with NeoLife International. And I got into this wellness space more than 20 years ago. My main motivation was money. But I came in and I found that in this system, you can be able to make a positive difference in people's lives in terms of health, in terms of wellness. And I got very passionate about it. When I saw my father, who was suffering from ulcers, and my mom, who had high blood pressure, be able to actually deal with the challenges that were plaguing them using the NeoLife products, I got very, very excited because we were able to stabilize my mom's pressure and my dad's ulcers disappeared, courtesy of NeoLife. And that gave me confidence to go out and talk to everybody about these products and what these products can do for you. And that is the reason why we are here today. And like I said, it's all about our reproductive system, both for men and for women. And we are going to get started by actually looking at some of the challenges that affect the women in terms of the reproductive system. And on the screen, you have a list of them and some of the problems that actually come about. We are talking about endometriosis, which is a very, very painful condition. UTI, urinary tract infection, that happens quite a bit. Hormonal imbalance, premenstrual syndrome, PMS, mood swings, and all that comes with it during the menses. And many ladies have confessed to actually getting very moody during that period and having very painful menses and that kind of thing. Blocked fallopian tubes. This is a problem that affects quite a number of ladies who find themselves not able to conceive because of blocked fallopian tubes. Fibroids. Fibroids is also another headache that women face. Then cancer. Then we have cysts, or what they call PCOS. I have a lady in my team who had serious cysts, and the doctor had actually told her she would never be able to conceive or even get children. But thanks to the NeoLife products, she was able to get, now she has 2 kids. So cysts are a challenge for many, many ladies out there. Then gender infertility, where you cannot be able to get children and you cannot really place a finger on it. And you go to this gyna, he tells you this, he tells you that. But at the end of the day, you're not able to conceive and actually get children. So these are some of the challenges that ladies face. Now, what are some of the causes of that? Now, some STDs like gonorrhea, syphilis, chlamydia can actually cause you to be infertile or affect your reproductive system negatively, especially if it is not treated in good time. Some people don't go for treatment, maybe because they don't know, or they're embarrassed to go to hospital, and it becomes very, very serious. Then imbalanced hormones, when your progesterone and testosterone hormones become imbalanced. When you're overweight, it also affects your reproductive system. Bad diet that has a lot of cholesterol and carcinogenic foods. If your diet is not healthy, if you're eating more of junk, then you also run a risk of negatively impacting your reproductive system. Skin lightening creams, most skin lightening creams have mercury. And mercury has been known to lodge on the ovaries, and it actually causes hormonal imbalance and also ovarian failure. So if you can be able to avoid skin products with skin lighteners, then you'll actually be able to save yourself of that headache. Now, birth control pills and injections can also lead to infertility in women. I've seen a lot of this. A lady goes and gets a birth control device or implant or an implant, and she takes it maybe for 5 years or 2 years or a year. And then when she decides now she wants to get children and she gets rid of it, she's not able to conceive. And they really, really struggle before they can get their hormonal balance correct again. Then autoimmune disorders. This is a situation whereby the body system attack the normal body tissues. And autoimmune disorders such as lupus, Hashimoto, rheumatoid arthritis may also affect your ability to conceive and to get children. Then we have chronic health problems also can affect like some lifestyle choices like smoking, drinking alcohol, drugs also can affect your reproductive system. Then being exposed to toxins. Now, there are toxins all over in the environment. Talking about the water has chlorine. We have you are smoking. I mean, you're inhaling carbon dioxide from the environment. The smoke from the car fumes, the exhaust fumes, and the like, which are loaded with lead. These are some of the things that can affect your reproductive system. Now, let's look at men. Let's look at men and see what are some of the challenges that men go through in the area of reproductive health. And like I shared earlier, most men usually suffer in silence. They don't share this with anybody. Probably their spouses might know what is going down, but nobody else knows. And especially for men, that's why we share this program, so that we can at least shed some light. I know ladies are very open. They will share with their friends, and they will shed a tear or two about their condition, and they're generally able to deal with it. So what are some of the challenges that men face? Number one, low libido. Not being able to perform in the bedroom. That's a big problem, which affects a man, especially self-esteem and the like. Medical conditions, for example, diabetes. Diabetes and the drugs associated with diabetes usually will make a man not be able to function. It actually affects his ability to function in the bedroom. Low sperm count. Nowadays, there's an increased problem of low sperm count amongst men of a younger age, and basically because of the diet and some of the lifestyle conditions, some of the lifestyle decisions that men take. Weak sperms, where a man is not able to, actually the sperms are not able to swim and fertilize the egg. So you find that at the end of the day, we say he's shooting blanks, but in reality, he's not able to get his partner to conceive. Then erectile dysfunction, that's also another challenge that men have. Premature ejaculation. Men don't like being referred to as a 1-minute man. That's a major challenge for men. Impotence, that can be a real headache for a man. General infertility, and also prostate cancer. And I might also add there, even before we talk about prostate cancer, swelling of the prostate. In some cases, the prostate will swell. It may not be cancerous, but it swells and presses against the urinary tract. And you find that a man gets into a lot of pain. He's also not able to function. He cannot get an erection, and he's not able to control his urine. I saw my dad go through that, and it was actually a very painful thing. And thanks to NeoLife products, his life has become much, much better without undergoing surgery. So prostatitis is a problem that men also face. And you find that a man after the age of 30 will usually start getting his prostate start swelling. And I remember seeing my dad's diagnosis. It said long-term deficiency of zinc, long-term deficiency of zinc. Now, he's been a smoker for more than 50 years, and smoking, like we all know, prevents the body from absorbing some minerals, especially zinc, and that could have been the cause. So let's look at some of the causes of these male problems. And as we look at the causes, it is good to just see and ask yourself a few questions. Where am I guilty as far as this is concerned? And what can I change in my lifestyle so that I can avoid messing up my reproductive system? So the first one is smoking tobacco, both primary and secondary smoking. Hanging around with smokers will also do you in, even if you don't smoke yourself. Overuse of alcohol. Alcohol per se is not bad, but if you use too much of it, then it may affect your reproductive system. Using certain illicit drugs, being overweight, again, having certain past or present infections. In a case where you have an STD, which is not treated, and you don't go for checkups and that kind of thing, it can tend to affect negatively your reproductive system. Being exposed to toxins, overheating of the testicles, that happens especially when you sit down too much, when maybe you drive long distance driving, that kind of thing will actually cause overheating of the testicles, and that can make you unable to produce a good quality of sperms. Now, having experienced trauma in the testicles, maybe you are hit, maybe in the process of playing football, you are hit in the testicles, that can also contribute. Having a prior vasectomy or major abdominal or pelvic surgery. If you have vasectomy, then chances are high that you might not be able to get a lady to conceive. Having a history of undescended testicles, being born with a fertility disorder or having a blood relatively with a fertility disorder, having certain medical conditions, including tumors and other chronic illnesses such as sickle cell disease. Now, certain medications or undergoing medical treatment such as surgery or radiation used for treating cancer. I mentioned earlier that when you're on medication, especially for diabetes and also for high blood pressure, you might not be able to function as a man. You may find yourself losing interest in having sexual intercourse and not being able to perform. So these are some of the things that are causes that will actually make you not function as a man. So what are some of the solutions? What can you do to sort out your body? What can you do to enable you to function the way God intended you to function? The first thing you can do is detoxify your body, cleanse your body. You can do this once a year, depending on where you stay. If you stay in a very highly polluted environment, you can do it twice a year. We have an exciting detox program in NeoLife, which I'll share with you just now. Have a healthy diet, foundational, very, very important. Check your diet. If your diet is full of junk, then definitely you are asking for trouble. You need to eat more fresh foods, eat right, so that you can be able to function right. Remember, junk in, junk out, yeah? Have some restful sleep, exercise, and lower stress. Take care of yourself, sleep enough, don't work very long hours and deny your body sleep, the much desired sleep. And in sleep, you're talking about 6 to 8 hours in a day. And then exercise is important. it actually helps blood to flow in your body. Your heart is able to pump and you're able to function better as a man or as a lady. Then lower stress levels. Now reduce or quit smoking. Reduce or quit smoking, and also reduce or quit taking alcohol. Use natural nutritional supplements and herbs, and that's where we come in. So those are some of the things that you can do to actually ensure that your reproductive health is in its tip-top shape. Now, this brings me to a very, very exciting company and gentleman here called Jerry Brasfield. Jerry is the founder of NeoLife International, and Jerry had a life-threatening disease. He had asthma, and he was unwell for a bigger part of his young life. And his mom introduced him to NeoLife products. And he started using the products. And what happened is that he was able to sort out his asthma problems. And he saw that there was a gap in the market because many people are suffering from various lifestyle diseases. And he decided to do NeoLife as a business, basically to help people deal with various conditions that they're going through and also make some money. And Jerry ended up being the owner of NeoLife, and he partnered with what we call the Scientific Advisory Board. These are a board of scientists that formulate our products, and they ensure that our products are safe, they don't have a side effect. They are led by that gentleman you can see there called Dr. Arthur Fast. Arthur Fast is the man who invented oral chemotherapy for the treatment of cancer. And then he said, why should I wait for people to fall sick before and then take care of them? Why don't I develop products that can prevent them from falling sick in the first place? And that's why he partnered with Jerry Brasfield to produce products that really, when you use them, they prevent you from falling sick. They keep you healthy for a longer period of time. And if you already have a disease, they strengthen your body so that your body can be able to fight whatever disease you're facing. Okay. So what is the solution? Because one of the challenges that we find is that, and I've mentioned it, one of the key problems that affects your reproductive system is your diet. If your diet is wanting, and what is a wanting diet? A diet that is not the right diet will have some things missing. And if you look at the pyramid that you can see, there are two pyramids there. There's a pyramid on your left, and there's a pyramid on your right. Now, the lifestyle pyramid on your right, that's how we should be eating. We should be doing a lot of physical activity and weight management, eating a lot of whole grains, a lot of fruits and vegetables, little proteins, and little fats and sugars. And by little, I mean 1 teaspoon of fat and 1 teaspoon of sugar is enough per day. If it is meat, a quarter kilo of meat should be chewed by 12 men, just to give you an average of what you should be taking, just a piece or two. And you should be taking it like thrice a week, not more than 3 times in a week, because it overloads your system and has so many bad side effects. But we don't eat the way the lifestyle pyramid is on the right. Instead, we eat the way the typical lifestyle pyramid is on the left. So eat a lot of fats and sugars, a lot of meat. In fact, like right now, it's end month. So I know people are hammering the meat and the nyama choma and the like. Then we go down that pyramid and we eat very little in terms of fruits and vegetables. Whole grains, we negligible. We rarely eat whole grains unless we can't avoid it. Exercise, well, we exercise when we are dropped somewhere that is a bit far from where we are supposed to alight, and there's no Uber or boda around, then maybe we might walk and really curse and complain as we are walking. So you find that at the end of the day, we don't exercise, we don't eat right, and there is a gap that develops right there. And this gap is what NeoLife seeks to fill. And NeoLife developed a product, we call it Pro Vitality Plus. Now, Pro Vitality has the following products. The first thing it has is it has Trianen. Trianen was the first ever supplement that was made, And 3NN supplements your whole grains. It's made from the germ of wheat, rice, and soya. And what it does is that it helps your cell membrane so that your cell membrane can be soft and permeable, nutrients can get in, and waste can get out. If you look at that cell on your screen, you can see the cell on your left is very tough and impermeable. Nutrients are not getting in, waste is not getting out, because the person in whose body that cell is not eating enough whole grains. Now, when you start taking in 3NN, 3NN has lipids and sterols. It changes that cell. It helps that cell to be soft and permeable. Nutrients are able to get in, waste is able to go out, and you find that you become very, very energetic. Other benefits of 3NN is that it actually optimizes membrane function, increases cellular energy production, and also helps in balancing the hormones, and it feeds the cells and energizes them. So that is 3NN. 3NN, by the way, incidentally, was the first ever food supplement. Was the first ever food supplement that was made in the world by the American government. And NeoLife was given the rights of actually manufacturing it using natural organic ingredients. Now, the next product that we have is called carotenoid complex. Carotenoid complex is an immunity booster. If you take carotenoid complex 3 tablets a day for 30 days, for 20 days, you boost your immunity by 37%. Now, usually we have an immunity of about 60%. So if you add 37%, that is 97%. So that means that if you have a disease in your body, maybe you have, we all have cancer cells. And cancer is a very opportunistic condition because when your immunity goes down, it strikes. So when you get to take carotenoid complex, it boosts your immunity. So your body is able to protect itself from cancer and other diseases that are out there. So it's an amazing, amazing product. If you take 90 tablets, then you've taken about 115 kilos of raw fruits and vegetables. And that's very, very exciting. Then you have omega-3 salmon. Now, omega-3 salmon is an amazing product. It has all 8 omega-3s. It is clinically tested. It is ultra pure. And what are some of the benefits of omega-3? It promotes youthful brain function and healthy and flexible joints. Thins the blood, so it prevents clots. Regulates hormonal balance, improves sperm count. Remember, we had talked about men not having enough sperms, having a low sperm count. So this one helps to boost the sperm count, especially for men. Essential for egg fertilization and mobility. Good for vaginal dryness. Helps to fight against premenstrual problems like irregular menses. It also helps to deal with cramps, painful cramps. It also helps to deal with mild depression that comes during the period where somebody is having their menses. Also, it helps to deal with water retention in the body. Infertility for both men and women. It boosts milk production for those who are lactating. Excellent for rheumatism and osteoarthritis, and also abdominal pains, and also very good for dry skin. So omega-3 salmon is just amazing. You need to try this product. It's just an amazing, amazing product. Give it to your child. If you have a candidate this year, give it to your child. You'll find that his or her results will actually astound you if you give them omega-3 salmon together with mind enhancement. The next product is called multimineral and alfalfa. Multimineral and alfalfa. Now, multi basically supports healthy cellular uptake of nutrients, and it actually builds resistance against sickness and viruses. It also helps in balancing your hormones, helps to give energy and vitality. It restores stopped menses. Now, I remember one time I had an issue whereby a client of mine was expectant, and the baby refused to turn. And she told me the doctor had said that the baby was lying flat, it had breached. And I gave her multimineral and alfalfa, and I told her, just keep taking it. 2 weeks to the due date, the kid had not turned. A week to the due date, I just told her, you will not do a CS, just continue. And on the last day when she went to deliver, the kid turned and it was a normal delivery. The doctor could not believe it. She was so excited because they had already signed her up for a cesarean section. But thanks to multimineral and alfalfa, that did not happen. So it's an amazing, amazing product. Multimineral is good for good vision and eyesight, helps you to deal with menopausal issues. So multimineral, this is an amazing product. It also helps in internal healing. Okay, another product that is amazing, especially for the women, is called Feminine Herbal Complex. Feminine Herbal basically balances the hormones for a lady, and it has so many benefits. It also boosts libido for the ladies. It reduces inflammation, promotes vitality. It sorts out menstrual irregularities, whether it's cramps, depression, heavy flow, irritability and anxiety. PMS, it sorts out PMS, relieves urine retention, abdominal, it deals with abdominal bloating, and it also aids in weight loss and ensures a low blood, it normalizes your blood pressure. So feminine herbal is the thing, it prevents ladies from getting cancers, hormonal related cancers. Talk about breast, cervical cancers. It also helps to deal with cysts, prevents cysts and the like. And for ladies, you should be taking feminine herbal either once or twice a year at the minimum. Basically just to ensure that your hormones are balanced. And many ladies who have skin problems, breakouts on the skin, when we give them feminine herbal, you find that the breakouts disappear because most of them are usually hormonal related. So this is an amazing product. You can give it to your children who are getting into, who are becoming teenagers, so that it can balance their hormones, so that they're not too kichwangumu, they're not too stubborn. You can also give it to people who are going into menopause, and it will have very good results. Calcium magnesium, amazing product. Reduces the risk of osteoporosis, normal blood pressure, optimal nerve function, strong bones and teeth. It also reduces symptoms of PMS and ensures a strong uterus and reduces miscarriage. I remember a client of mine was having miscarriage after miscarriage. I gave her calcium magnesium, and today she has 3 kids, and all the kids were born normal. And the only products that she used was calcium and omega-3. So this is an amazing, amazing product. My daughter was also going through some very painful menses, and calcium was able to sort her out. So this is an amazing product right there, and it's part of the fertility program for both men and women. Then you have cruciferous plus. Cruciferous vegetables have been known to crucify cancerous cells. But the way it works is that cruciferous vegetables usually saturate the receptor sites where cancer can develop, whether it's your cervix, your prostate, and enable you to avoid cancer. So one of the key benefits lowers the risk of developing cancer, especially hormonal related cancers such as breast, prostate, cancers. Other benefits: lowers cholesterol levels, regulates the immune system, relieves hot flashes, helps you to sort out menstrual pains. It stops conversion of good estrogen into bad estrogen. It also helps in neutralizing toxins and harmful chemicals. It also stops breast tenderness and sinusitis. So these are just a few of the things that cruciferous will do for you. It's a product that you really, really need to consume, whether you're a man or a lady. Then we talk about garlic Kalium complex. Garlic is a natural antibiotic, and garlic is able to thin blood and enable blood to flow smoothly in your body. And at the end of the day, you find that as blood flows smoothly, then if you're a man, you're able to function as a man. You're able to get an erection, and you're able to function as a man. It also helps to relieve intestinal gas, flatulence, and the like. Restores insulin function. It has an anti-inflammatory effect around the body, and very good for even things like arthritis and the like. And good for things like pneumonia and prostate problems. Now, another product that is amazing, or two products, but they are actually similar: vitamin E and wheat germ. Now, wheat germ is rich in vitamin E, so really it's just both of them are in the vitamin E category. And what do these products do? These products are responsible for a healthy, functioning reproductive system. And it's for both men and women. When you take vitamin E or wheat germ, it helps your reproductive system to function properly. I've dealt with cases where somebody has maybe been diagnosed with a swollen, not swollen, with blocked fallopian tubes. And I give them vitamin E. I give them the program, including vitamin E, and they end up getting a baby. So you find that any problem that you might have with the reproductive system, when you use vitamin E, then you find that you're able to sort it out. Now, some of the other benefits of vitamin E, it controls the whole spectrum of vitamin E vitamins, the E group vitamins. It's a powerful antioxidant. It's good for treating PMS and reducing miscarriages, promotes lung, colon, and immune function, as well as youthful looking skin. When you take vitamin E, let me tell you, your skin just glows. And another thing about vitamin E, if you undergo a cesarean section and you're on vitamin E, you heal very fast and the scar disappears totally. Most people who undergo a cesarean section, you find that they don't heal 100%. But when you take vitamin E, you find that you heal 100%. I have one of my distributors who was telling me that she got her firstborn through cesarean section, and she was on vitamin E and used it before, during, and after. When she conceived the second baby and had to undergo another C-section, the doctor actually confessed that were it not for the fact that she is the same doctor who did the first surgery, she could not even see the scar of the first surgery, surgery that was done for the firstborn. That's how thorough vitamin E is. And you can use it also for things like stretch marks, just to deal with stretch marks and to ensure that your skin is looking good. So vitamin E is just amazing. It's for both men and women. It promotes muscle strength, gives power, gives stamina. It helps to turn the oxygen that you breathe in to energy. So you just need to get some vitamin E into your diet. It also fights against spontaneous miscarriages, spontaneous abortion, and uterine degeneration. It's good for epilepsy issues. Okay. Then we go to men, masculine herbal complex. For the men, we are saying no more blue pill. We have the solution right here. We have masculine herbal complex, which promotes and supports male vitality and a healthy prostate function. It improves libido. It makes you love your partner more. Now, for the ladies, these are products you need to buy your husband, especially now that we are heading towards Valentine's, because it has celery seeds in it, and it makes a man want to spend more time with his partner. So you need to give your man this as a gift for Valentine's so that he can spend more time with you rather than watching football. So that's a tip for the ladies. It has saw palmetto, promotes male vitality, has been shown to support prostate and urinary tract health. And this is a product that, one of the key products that my dad used to ensure that his prostate swelling problem disappeared. Another product that is important is aloe vera plus. Aloe vera plus, main function of aloe vera plus is it lowers stress levels. It gives you, stress has been shown to be one of the main causes of lack of performance, especially for men. So aloe vera plus will help you to deal with stress so that you can be able to function as a man. It's also good for ulcers. It's yummy. It is so sweet. You'll enjoy it. And it's just an amazing, amazing product. It also soothes the digestive system and deals with stress-induced digestive discomfort. And it's very good for hangovers. If you are out for the odd drink, make sure you take some aloe vera plus before you sleep. You'll wake up feeling very, very fresh. So that's aloe vera plus. Remember, wherever it touches, it heals. From the mouth, the throat, the stomach, it sorts it out. Okay, then we have zinc. Zinc is synonymous with men. Benefits of zinc: it strengthens the sperm so that they can be able to fertilize the egg. It also helps to sort out premature ejaculation. It helps a man to last longer and recover faster. So for the men, if you are being called a 1-minute man out there, buy some zinc and you'll surprise your partner. For normal growth and development of reproductive organs, normal prostate function, important for wound healing, has been proven effective in helping to heal ulcers. This is one of the products that my dad used for his prostate health. CoQ10. Now, CoQ10 has so many benefits. It's an amazing product. NeoLife took more than 50 years of research to develop this product. And what does it do? It promotes cellular energy. It boosts overall energy and stamina, supports cardiovascular health, enhances muscle function, muscle cell energy. It reduces muscle pain and soreness. Good for cognitive health. It's good for a healthy reproductive system. CoQ10 basically ensures that all your vital organs are functioning properly. We are talking about your kidney, your lungs, your heart, your brain. I mean, you name it, your pancreas. So that tells you that CoQ10 is an all-rounder. It's for all conditions, all diseases that one might be facing. You need some CoQ10 because it gets into the cell, gets into the mitochondria, and helps that cell to function properly. So if you are struggling to conceive, I saw a lady who used CoQ10 and she was struggling to conceive, and she actually did conceive because of CoQ10 and a few of the products that I've just talked about. So CoQ10 is amazing. It's a product that you need to use. You need to try it out. Then you have Amiton. Now, the main reason why Amiton is here is because it helps to ensure that your muscles are able to retain some protein. It tones your muscles. Yeah, it helps to deal with impotence, especially for men. It also has to do with fat mobilization, lean tissue development, and efficient metabolism. It is designed to work while you sleep, so you take it just before going to bed. So there we have it. That's a program for the ladies. For the ladies, this is the program. And you can take a screenshot. That's a program that ladies need to take for a healthy reproductive system. So if you know any lady out there who has challenges, either she's trying to conceive or maybe she just has challenges with her reproductive system, then they need to look at these products, use them, and they'll be able to sort themselves out. For the men, that's a program for the men. You have it right there. You can also take a screenshot of that and see what men need to be using. Remember, these products are not medicine, they are natural supplements, which means that you should take them to prevent yourself from falling sick. Don't wait until you're sick, then you start running. However, if you're already sick and you still take them, they will still help you to come out of that challenge. So that's a program for men. Then we mentioned earlier about detoxification and the importance of eliminating toxins in your body so that you can be able to conceive or even just get your reproductive system functioning properly. And what you see on the screen is part of the detox program that NeoLife offers. We have BetterGuard, which is a natural detoxifier. It's a product that was developed as an antidote for chemotherapy by Dr. Arthur Fast. Then we have Stage 6 and Fiber, which helps to eliminate the waste out of your digestive system. And on top of these products, we have multimineral and alfalfa and garlic. So if you get these 3 plus multimineral and alfalfa and garlic, then you have the full detox program for NeoLife. And we say that you need to detoxify at least once a year, or if you're living in a very polluted environment like an industrial area, then you might need to do it twice a year. But detoxification helps you to avoid so many problems that might arise in your body later in life. Now, NeoLife does not only deal with reproductive health. We have so many other areas that we sort out. We have solutions for bone and joint health, stress management, sharper mind, weight management, energy and fitness, boosting immunity, dealing with sugar levels. We have home care products, we have skin care, we have farm care. And the whole idea behind NeoLife products is based in nature and backed by science. So these products are natural, they're organic, they have no synthetic chemicals in them. And you find that at the end of the day, when you use these products, they help your body to function at peak levels, the way God intended for your body to function. So we have come to the end of the first part of this session. And I now want to introduce our guest speaker of the day. Like I mentioned earlier, our guest speaker is a medical doctor. He's been with us for quite some time. He'll tell you how long he's been with us. And he has used these products. He has prescribed these products for his patients. And today we invited him over to just come and share with us and tell us how these products have been able to impact himself and also his clients. So without further ado, I want to invite Lawi Mwenda. Lawi, are you there?
Yes, Fred, I'm here.
Fantastic, fantastic. Karibu sana, and take it away.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the wonderful presentation. For those that you're meeting for the first time, my name is Dr. Lawi Mwenda. I come from Meru County, and I've been working with NeoLife for some time. It's a business that found me while I was at the university. I was presented to this opportunity at a point when I needed it most. I was at the university paying about 160,000 shillings a year at the university at Makerere, and I had a challenge because my father had lost his job at that time, so paying school fees had become a problem, and I had almost lost the hope of finishing the 5 years in college. Now, when that happened, someone shared with me this opportunity, and I thought to myself, why not? Maybe it's something that I can do, because I saw other people doing it and making some money. So I thought maybe it's something I could do that could help me also generate an income for myself. And that's how I got involved. And first, as a medical person, you become very skeptical about nutrition. Most us doctors, we are the most skeptical people when it comes to nutrition, and so was I. So I started the business. I used to think maybe the people that are sharing about the stories about the products are maybe coached, maybe someone talked to them. And at that time, to be honest, I was not using the products. I was only using the cleaning products because, at that time I was young. When you're young, you think that you'll never fall sick, and because every day you wake up, you're in good health. So I only used to use the home care products, Super 10, LDC, and the
Sorry, Lawi, we lost you a little bit there.
Some time, something happened.
Lawi, we can't hear you very well, Dr. Lawi. We
6
can't hear you
months
very well.
down the line, I met
Lawi, we can't hear you very well. We can't see you as well.
Father was diagnosed with prostate cancer. And so okay, sorry, maybe I can come up. When I started the business 6 months, okay, is it the sound? Hello?
Yes.
I don't know what I can do, but I can hear you.
Okay, now you're good. Now you're better. Now we can see you. Go ahead.
Okay, so I should start.
Just continue. You are talking about your dad and prostate cancer.
Oh, yeah. So it's actually my grandfather. So my grandfather was diagnosed with prostate cancer. And, you know, there comes to that point where you have blood in your urine. I saw him very scared for his life. He goes to hospital, gets tested, and then they tell him he has prostate cancer stage 4. Now, this shook him a lot, and it shook everyone in our family. So I tried to find something that I can do. And you know, for those who are medics, when someone is diagnosed with stage 4, it becomes very hard to treat. Most of the time, you're just given palliative care. In layman terms, that's just relieve your pain until you die. So the doctors gave him a prognosis of about 6 months. So all this time I was in NeoLife, but I never used to use the products myself. So I thought that I used to think that the products were not working. So I used to think that maybe people are just hyping the product or hyping for sale. And at one point, when we realized that our grandfather could not get any medical help, we had to look for solutions. So that's when I thought of NeoLife. At that time, I was 6 months in the business, and as a doctor, you can imagine me as a doctor going to distributors and requesting them for information of any products that someone with prostate cancer can use. So that's when I was introduced to things like Phyto Defense and all that. And to cut the long story short, my grandfather's condition improved in the first week, the second week. By the 4th week, he had actually moved from that state whereby, he was bedridden and he couldn't move. He was that kind of a person. He just have to, turn around the bed. He used to ease himself in bed, and it wasn't nice. But after using some of the products for some time, his condition improved, and he got back to his normal life. And even the prognosis of 6 months that the doctors had given him, the 6 months elapsed. The guy was in good health. He could move. He could move around his own, and that gave me a lot of confidence in the products for the first time. And that's when I also took it to myself to start using the products, and not only use for myself. Like I told you, I only used to use the home care products. Now I started to use even the healthcare products. One of the best products that I started using was 3NN. 3NN, at that time, we used to study for long hours, prepare for exams, read a lot. And I would get back home tired, fatigued. Sometimes I would sleep and forget to lock my door because of fatigue. So when I started using 3NN, my energy levels improved a lot. And I realized that I could study for long hours without feeling fatigued. I would wake up in the morning feeling very fresh. And after like 4 weeks of using some of the products, even my skin improved. People started commenting positively about my skin, and it's just one product CNN. So, and from that time, I realized my energy levels were top notch. No,
You're breaking again, Daktari.
I was,
Daktari,
I
you're breaking again. We can't hear you.
became very active. I'm still very active up to now. I'm one of those very active people. Yeah. And
Lawi, we have lost you. Daktari, are you there? Sorry, guys. Lawi seems to be having some network challenges. He's in Uganda, and sometimes there are usually problems, especially on weekends, from getting a link from Uganda to Kenya. But let's see whether he'll be able to come back and just finish his testimony. So I don't know that he's still there. I think he has fallen off.
okay, I think I'm back now.
Yes, now we can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah. Yes. So sorry about that, but I was saying I've been using these products to help many people with health conditions. I've seen men who have had challenges with low sperm counts use these products, go for a second semen analysis tests, and the results are perfect. I've seen women with challenges like blocked tubes, things that personally I thought from my medical background that they could only be solved by surgery or IVF. But I've seen ladies use these products for 4-6 months and they conceive. Yeah, with fertility challenges, I would recommend that if you have a friend or someone close to you, or even yourself, who has challenges with fertility issues, to continuously use the products. Yeah, the longest person I've seen them use these products for fertility issues is 1 year, 12 months. But many people have been able to use the feminine, the zinc, the cruciferous, garlic, and many others, and they have seen great results. This is a challenge that is very big in our society, and one of the causes is poor health. Many of us are eating poorly. We, we, are, we, are, we are eating a lot of starch, and our sugar levels are high. So I've seen many people go for medical checkups, fertility checkups, and everything is fine. But they just don't realize that what they put on their plate can highly affect uh, their fertility. So we need to start moving away from the habit of just talking about the products to using the products. Okay, I believe all of us in this call would like to have a good health. So, and I'm just here to recommend that we use these products. The products will work when you use them. They just don't work when you talk about them. And I believe there are some people who are still skeptical about the nutritional products, who are still skeptical about diet. I just want to tell you that diet contributes about 70% of your health. Okay, so it's important that we use the products and we maintain good health so that we can have the kind of health that we want. So the business has helped me, and through sharing these products, I've been able to build a business. I started my business in Uganda, in Kampala. I shared it with some of my friends, and my business moved from Kampala to many other districts in Uganda. At the same time, I used to share this business with some of my friends and family in Kenya. Currently, I'm in Meru right now, and many of them have taken up the business. It has helped them in terms of health, and it has also helped them in terms of finance their business in Tanzania. And it's helping many people, especially young people, to make an income for themselves through this business. One of our biggest goal in our group, in our organization, is to help people become directors. For those who don't know what director means someone who earns $10,000 in a year. That's about 1.3 million Kenya shillings in a year. Personally, I've been able to help more than 20 people to step up to director level in our business. And it gives me a lot of joy to see the lives of other people improving. And there's nothing as good as helping someone in a way that they can never repay you back. So, and through doing that, I've been dreamt of. For me, every day is like a holiday. Then before this call, I was telling Fred, I'm out here. We are having some friends and family. We're in a swimming pool somewhere in Meru town. So it's nice. Every day is everywhere I go, life is beautiful. We've been able to travel. I've been able to travel to more than 32 destinations around the world. The next one is in May. We are going to Istanbul. Yeah. We are going to a city called Cappadocia. It's one of the most beautiful places, whereby you go around using a hot air balloon. Then we'll end the trip in Istanbul with a company meeting. So life is great. And I believe in this call, there are many people who would like to achieve achieve their dreams. If you want to have a business that will give you the freedom of time and the freedom of money, then this is the business that you should be involved in. Get on board, talk to the person who invited you, and ask them how you can be involved in this business. It's an exciting business. And by sharing this business with other people, you'll be able to help the lives of other people and also help your life to change positively. So with that said, I just want to share with you that so many things have happened. In terms of finances. The business has helped me also in terms of finances. I remember it helped me pay my tuition fee while working part-time. As a student at the university, I was able to pay my tuition fee during my 3rd year, 4th year, and 5th year. So it can happen to you as well if you're a student. You don't just sit back and cry about maybe you don't have, you've not been given help funds, or maybe this business can help you achieve a lot of things. Just by working 2 to 5 hours every day. No, I used to work it part-time as a medical student, and it helped me. By the time I finished my university, the amount of money the company was paying me in a year was equivalent to 52 doctors in 1 year. So if it can happen for me, I believe it can happen to all of us. I want to thank you for sharing, giving me the opportunity to share my story with you. And I want to give it back to Fred. Thank you very much. I hope all of us, we are going to achieve our dreams. We are going to improve our health and touch the lives of other people out there positive. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Daktari. That was amazing, amazing. We've had you. It's amazing what this business can do for you. And a whole medical doctor sharing his story right there, how the products have worked for him. And I mean, you've just excited me quite a bit, because one of the challenges, especially that challenge of blocked fallopian tubes, that's a challenge that many of the ladies who go to gynas, they are told that's a permanent thing. You can never do anything about it, and unless you undergo surgery, and it's not a guarantee. And when you hear a doctor saying that he's been able to encounter that and sort that out with our products, that actually gives us a lot of confidence in the products of NeoLife and what they can do. And plus the issue, he's talked about the business and what the business has done for him. And I don't know, he didn't say whether he's still practicing or not. But I know for a very long period of time, he was doing the business full-time and practicing part-time, because he was getting more money from the business than from his practice. So that's amazing right there. So guys, we've come to the end of our session. I thank so much Dr. Lawi for having come through and basically taking time off to share with us. Thank you so much, Daktari. I look forward to seeing you before you go back to Uganda. He's truly an international business builder with business in Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania. And I was asking him the other day, how does he know where he is when he wakes up in the morning? Because he could either be in Kenya or Tanzania or Uganda. He has first to look for his bearings and find out which country am I in before he proceeds for the day. But that's very, very exciting. That's what the business can do for you. You can choose where your address will be, whether you'll stay in Kenya, US, or whichever part of the world. So long as you're in NeoLife, you'll still be in business and you'll be able to grow it better. So thank you so much, Daktari. For everybody out there, if you're a guest, talk to the person who invited you. If you want to get the products, they can help you to get the products. But it's better if you get in and become a distributor and start buying the products for yourself. And together, we can go on this journey to make the world a healthier and a happier place. If you're interested to know more about the business part of it, you're welcome to our presentation tomorrow at 8 o'clock. We have our leader from South Africa who will be taking us through a business presentation. The person who invited you again will give you the link, but you can use the same link you have used today to access the presentation tomorrow at 8 o'clock. And you will find a business presentation on how you can be able to make money in your life. Otherwise, it was great chatting with you guys. We'll be back again next Sunday where we'll discuss a different aspect of health. This recording will be available later today so that you can be able to share it with a friend and also empower somebody out there. So thank you so much. God bless you and have a restful Sunday.